What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick, and today we've got some brand spanking new Destiny 2 news, courtesy of the Bungie weekly update that has just gone live, revealing official information. And so, let's get started. Now, first things first, what's been going on this week in Destiny 2? Well, quite a lot. So, first of all, on the Monday, Bungie released their Destiny 2 The Journey Ahead Vidoc, or kind of like a mini Vidoc. In this video, they detailed a lot more information about the 3 upcoming seasons for this year. So, showing off concept art for new weapons, new armor, even some exotics, talking about the themes and the villains we'd be facing within these episodes. And then at the very end, they announced something beyond that, something coming in 2025, which is called Destiny 2 Codename Frontiers. Now, we really don't know too much about that. I think it's going to be another major expansion, such as the File Shape, Lightfall, Witch Queen, etc., because, you know, we don't have that announced, actually, after the File Shape. But there's a lot of speculation on what exactly this is. What is definitely not is Destiny 3, but if you guys want to know more information about that, I did do a video breakdown on that Vidoc. Check it out. It's linked up above. Now, after that, on the Tuesday weekly reset, a ton of stuff went live. First and foremost, a new secret exotic mission went live, and it rewards the new exotic class items for your Prismatic subclass. So if you want to know how to unlock that exotic mission and how to complete it, I did do a full guide on that. Check it out. Again, it's linked right up above. At the same time that went live, the Episode 1 Echoes officially went live as well. So you can now go to the helm, you have Failsafe as the seasonal vendor, you have access to all of the Vex themed weapons as the seasonal rewards, as well as reprised Season of Dawn weapons. You actually have 2 new seasonal activities that you can do, and again, if you want to know absolutely everything you need to know about this season, how it works, how to get like extra hidden rewards from the activities that a lot of people don't know about, check out my guide on how to do that. Check out the ultimate guide for Episode 1 Echoes, again, linked up above. Now, aside from that stuff, that's kind of the main things that have gone live this week. So let's get into the brand new information within the TWAB. First of all, they have an interview with the team that came in first in the Salvation's Edge raid race. One of, if not the hardest raids in Destiny 2 history, so some absolute gamers there. Check it out if you want to. Of course, the TWAB is linked in the description of this video. Now, after that, they announced something very interesting. They say, Grandmaster Excision, anyone? Excision, of course, being the new 12-player activity that was unlocked after the Salvation's Edge raid was beaten. So they say Excision is here to stay, but we don't recommend you jump into Excision to farm catalyst kills, level up crafted weapons, or earn experience. Now, that's because since it is a 12-player activity, there's so much going on, they've disabled all those things. So you will get no catalyst progress, no XP, no crafted weapon progress in Excision. However, they do say, to make things more interesting, we have an extra challenge ready for next week. After completing Excision for the first time, players will be able to launch a new Grandmaster difficulty version on June 18th. It's going to be very hard, but the reward for completing it will be totally worth it. That's super interesting. Like, I know that after you get the exotic class items for the very first time, like you do have to beat the exotic mission, you can then get additional drops of those exotic class items from other activities. I believe you can get them from Excision, and you can also get them from the kind of big public event in the Pale Heart. So maybe the Grandmaster version will like guaranteed drop them or something like that. That could be very, very cool. Now, moving on from there, guys, Bungie talks about Xur. So the first time Xur arrived after the File Shape was during the Salvation's Edge raid race. So everyone was distracted, but Xur got a complete overhaul. So as you can see right here, you actually have ranks with Xur. So the more engrams you decrypt, the more things you buy from Xur, the more you're going to increase your Xur rank and get rewards. In fact, Bungie then goes over a bunch more details about Xur and some very important information. So first of all, when talking about his reputation and rewards, for the reward track specifically, they do say you can earn up to a whole exotic cipher after every rank reset. This is an additional source of exotic ciphers and is not replacing the Xenealogy quest. On top of that, they talk about the loyalty program of the 9. So they say Xur will also acknowledge our patronage by offering a buff that bolsters strange coin acquisition. So after you spend 47 strange coins, he will grant you access to a stack of Strange Favor. Strange Favor is a buff that offers a chance for a bonus strange coin to drop anytime you earn a strange coin. While you can only acquire one per week, it has an 11-day duration. So if you keep earning a Strange Favor every week, you will not only stack the effectiveness of this buff up to 3 stacks, but you will also refresh the duration. So make sure to acquire your Strange Favor each week and rake in those strange coins. So that's super important, guys. Make sure for tomorrow you have 47 strange coins ready to spend, and that's going to start you rolling and just make it easier to acquire strange coins for this foreseeable future. After that, they talk about the more interesting things now available to buy from Xur. So first of all, exotic weapon catalysts. So they say he will be selling 2 random catalysts to those in need each weekend. That's super important. We didn't know if it was going to be the same ones for like an entire season, so it's going to be different every week. The pool will contain older catalysts that are found through random drops prior to the Witch Queen. It will not contain catalysts that are currently associated with quests, exotic missions, seasons pass exotics, campaign exotics, pre-order exotics, raid exotics, or dungeon exotics. Still, like rotating exotic catalyst drops, that's very cool. After that, exotic weapon availability. Instead of just 1 random exotic weapon each week, there will be 3 random exotic weapons available for sale, separated by a weapon slot, plus Hawkmoon, of course. So that's just a lot more options for people to buy something if they need it. After that, legendary weapons and armor. While Xur's usual selection of random legendary weapons and armor will still be available for sale, he will also now sell engrams that can yield any item in those pools at random. Also, you have these strange wild card offers, a particular category of items that aren't usually sold by other vendors, such as ritual engrams, will be offered by Xur. This slot of items is randomized every week and is purchasable once per week. Keep an eye out, as there may be some unique and valuable items available on any given week. You also have these strange material offers. So they say you might find some great deals on glimmer and other materials, changing in costs and quantity each week. Each of those offers can be purchased once per week. And then strange gifts. With the low price of 1 strange coin, purchasing strange gifts will be a way to clear out leftover strange coins for a random item of modest value. So these strange gifts, I've heard they can be a random blue, a random resource, or even like a really rare legendary that hasn't been dropping for a long time. So that's pretty interesting. After that, guys, Bungie talks about the new sword archetype, wave frame swords. I'm going to be playing some gameplay from the raid sword, which is actually a wave frame sword. Basically, your heavy attack is kind of like a forbearance shot, right? So that is pretty cool. You also have like a heavy attack follow-up to do even more damage. It's a pretty cool new archetype. After that, guys, they talk about Trials of Osiris. It's going to be back tomorrow, I believe, and they say Saint 14 will be offering the Summoner this weekend for those capable enough, as well as a new currency, the Assyrian Cipher. This new and very aptly named currency can be exchanged for rewards every weekend. You get 4 after opening the Flawless Chest at the Lighthouse, or 1 after completing a Passage of Persistence, and you can have up to 10 in your inventory. Use them wisely. So that's going to be super interesting as well to see. Now, moving on from there, guys, the next things in terms of need to know information are as follows. First of all, when it comes to acquiring Prismatic on alternative characters, Bungie has confused a lot of players, and for absolutely no reason, guys. Like, when you complete this for your first character, when you 100% unlock Prismatic for your first character, you do so by doing the Lost in the Light and Found in the Dark quests, and that's what I talk about in my 100% Prismatic Unlock guide. But for alt characters, those quests are not there, again, for like no reason. All you have to do, guys, on alt characters is just do the adventures in the social space within the Pale Heart. Like, you can go to the sides and see all of the different adventures that were part of those Lost in the Light and Found in the Dark quests, and they will award the rest of your Prismatic abilities. Like, that's it. It's actually not that complicated. It's just not said, and so it's just causing people to have a lot of confusion. Again, I don't know why Bungie just didn't let you do the same quests you did before. Anyways, guys, after that, you have Covalence Budding. There's some problems there, and you can read right here. They actually made what you need for that available for everyone, I think. And then the last thing you guys need to know about is Season 20 through 23 weapon crafting. There's an issue where they're just unavailable to craft, so this is going to be fixed later if you're trying to do that. Guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.